Hello?
Well,
Hello?
what's up?
Let's party, dude.
Let's party.
I just got off
How
a
you doing?
phone. Good, man. I just got off a phone call
Okay.
with a bunch of bigwigs. Not really. People down in Arkansas.
Okay.
And I was asking them, I'm like, are you guys alive? you guys
What's
doing
going on
okay?
in Arkansas?
They're going to we have a couple plants. So, like, Arkansas and Tennessee, there's a bunch of storms rolling through yesterday and a bunch of
Oh,
tornadoes
jeez.
touched down. They're going
Oh,
to
wow.
those two spots are going to get between, I think it's like 12 and 15 inches of rain from yesterday to Sunday.
Oh, that's terrible.
Like biblical.
That's insane.
Isn't it crazy?
That's a lot of rain, man.
That's a lot of rain. Yeah, it's just like, dude, that's nutty. So we were talking about some other stuff,
Yeah.
and I was like, "You guys okay? Like, how's everything going?" They're like, "It's wet." I'm like, "Yeah, okay, never mind."
Look
You're
at
good.
you, man. The consummate professional, conscientious.
It's
Who doesn't
part of
want
my
this guy
job.
on his team?
It's part of my job, you know. Part of my job.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, just you're in. Sweet, sweet. I'm gonna go.
Okay.
What kind of unis you want?
I'm
You're
gonna
the
go all
home team.
black, you know?
Oh, perfect. I'll go
I'm
all
going all
white.
black.
Ooh. All right. So I'm all white. You're all black. Let's play this game. Let's play
I'm
this
not
game.
gonna lie. For a split second, I was like, you know what? I was fantasizing, but I was like, you know what? Yeah, you know what? Maybe he'll toss me a bone here.
Yeah,
Let him play the
listen,
computer.
it's
Let's
not
all have
me.
fun.
It's not me. It's those other three. You know, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Oh,
oh,
snowball,
oh, jeez.
snowball. We'll see how my
This is.
uniforms look. If it's
We can
real,
restart it if you need.
if it's real stupid.
Yeah,
I think I played in like one or two snow games, but I don't remember wearing white.
it's the worst. Absolute worst. Can't see the field.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a call I was supposed to have right now with a contractor company, and I was like, you know what, dude, I'm out of here. I'm not doing it. And they're like, sweet, we don't care either. Let's see. Let's see.
Yeah,
What do you think? You want to
you
restart
tell
it?
me. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's
All right.
restart it.
Okay. That
So
works,
how
right?
does
If
this
we
work?
just, I don't know. Does that work if we bail? I don't know, because doesn't it say you have to like forfeit?
I don't know. So I'm gonna kick it off because it wouldn't let me
Yeah.
pause it here real quick. So let's see what happens.
Yeah. I don't remember. I feel like that happened once.
I'm gonna return to hub.
Because doesn't it say you like forfeit
Whoa,
the
it says,
match?
are you sure you want to concede the game?
Yeah. So it's like, um,
Want me to restart? I can like I don't know.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know either. I don't know what it. I don't. Maybe we have to. Do we deal with it?
I mean, I'm not all white here, so your call.
I'm gonna be sneaking the ball. You're never gonna see the ball. I don't know. Do you want to try to disconnect your PS5 and fire it up again?
Yeah, you know what? Let me I will log off here real quick. I'm gonna log off and I'll hop back on. So you stay in the
Yeah, I'm
dynasty.
not.
I'll text you when I'm back on.
I'm just gonna
All right,
stay
I'll
on
be
the
right back.
screen until it tells me it's out, and we'll go from there.
All right. PRB.
All right. Oh, oh. Champion. For those of you watching on YouTube.com.
Yo,
Hey,
yo, we
listen,
should ask.
I'm up 1-0.
What's that?
I said I'm up 1-0.
Right. We got to tell Matt probably to just turn off like weather options because I mean rain is fine, but snow just kind of gets a little tedious sometimes.
Listen, man, you never know what you're gonna see in the glass bowl in December,
Oh, I
November.
can tell you 100% sure it's snow always.
Dun, 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 dun.
We just let the because usually the uniforms are pretty.
I could do all red
Yeah, I'm
just in
like
case
blue
this
tops,
time.
yellow bottoms. What's that?
I have all white or all red.
Okay, I'll Well, is it better if you go if because if you go all red, then I have to go all white, right? Or
No, I mean no. I don't know.
I just do my regular homes, my blue top, yellow bottoms. Is that okay?
Sure. Do you want me to do all red then, just in case it's snow again?
Sure.
Or do you want me to do
Yeah.
all white? Okay, I'm gonna do all red,
Go. Okay, let's do that.
and we'll see whether hopefully it's not an issue. And if it is, maybe I'll even it up. I'll quit, so it's 1-1.
Where's Max at today?
He's over at daycare.
Nice.
He's stunting, dude. He's stunting. He's walking. He's crazy.
Right.
We got more snow. I saw it. Let's see. Yeah. So I'm gonna after this game, I have to be on a call, but I don't have to necessarily participate. And maybe a little bit.
Gotcha.
So I'll dial into that while I go pick him up.
So you had a job interview on Monday or Tuesday, was it?
Monday, yeah, and then I flew to one of our plants in Pennsylvania on Tuesday.
Okay.
All right, are we riding this one out, or are we going? What are we doing?
Let's see.
It's not as bad.
Yeah, it's not as bad. Let's just write it out, see how it goes.
Good deal. Yeah, so I had interviewed with NASA a while ago. It's like a contractor that they have handles like a lot of some of their facility in Cleveland for a safety job, which sounded great Elon and Doge.
Right.
So it's like a little bit different, but I don't know if I can actually take it. It's one of those things like I'd have to go into the office every day, which is fine. I don't care about that, but a lot less flexibility from that side, and then it's like lateral pay, but like maybe better benefits. So I don't know. We'll see. I thought it went really well.
How can they call holding, dude?
Ooh, lineman downfield.
I think probably need to restart this game. I can't see.
These teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired,
Let's
but
see
you're right.
here.
For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that
What's
this
going
was
on?
going to matter. There was going to be a
Oh,
lot
no.
on the line now. It's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
So yeah, it was good, but I got to see a lot of stuff that I hadn't seen, and did a sweet job, but a little weird right now.
Yeah, flexibility is important, man, especially like work from home.
Yeah, and get out there. Emily's pregnant again.
Whoa, congratulations, man.
Thanks, man. Yeah, so she's due in October. So
Okay.
there's a lot that goes into that now too. Adding a second, and like some places don't offer paternity leave, so you've been there for a while and that kind of stuff. So yeah, so I'm like, I don't know if I can really make a change right now.
Right.
So we'll see. I don't know. TBD.
Gotcha. Exciting, man.
Yeah, super fun. Having a girl.
Oh. Dude, I can't see with this white snow, dude.
All right, let's do it again. Try it one more
Yeah.
time.
So this is So last time, if it's snow, I mean, we'll play it all the way through. But this is
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
tough.
Do you wanna? What did you do last time? Did
I'll
you
log
see-
out.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
just log out. Yeah.
Okay.
To try to put some points on the board.
Right, we're back.
Yo.
So, dude, that's so exciting, man.
Yeah. No, we're pumped. It was where she's it was 12 weeks on Monday, so going tomorrow for another ultrasound. Very exciting.
So, did you guys find out the gender by blood work?
Yeah, so it's she's a girl as of now. I'm gonna do all red again.
Okay.
Just so you know, I'm trying to stick with the
Stay
same
with
one.
my,
Yeah. So blood work, and so far, everything says girl. So yeah, it's kind of exciting. We were stepping it too anyway. Like some people are like, oh, good thing you don't have to try for a third. It's like, yeah, dude, no, I don't got it. I don't got it in me. Shit's crazy.
Yeah, be prepared for. I mean, it's great to hear, but everyone will say two perfect. You've got one perfect. This is fantastic. So it's you'll be hearing a lot of that, which is we got a lot of that too.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll ride this one out. We've got another snowstorm here, but we'll tough it out.
You can't get out of these squalls in Toledo. Yeah, you're right. Like it's so funny. It's just like when Max started walking recently, people were like, "Oh, your life's over. He's gonna be going. You're never gonna sit down again." And I was like, "Dude, like he could crawl before this. It wasn't like he was confined. Like he goes around the corner. I gotta go check it out. Like it's so funny. Like, shit people say.
It's the same beats, the same comments, the same It's so funny.
It really is.
But you just is what it is. But that's great, man.
So we're excited.
It'll be fun coming up with girl names.
Oh yeah. Emily's I feel bad, but she feels terrible, right? So she's the same with Max. She felt awful for the first I don't know, till about 17, 18 weeks. She's just, so I feel bad for her. Obviously, it hits at night. Sure. It hits at night too, like right around 4 or 5 o'clock. She's just kind of.
That's tough.
Yeah, that's tough.
I knew there was a nurse that I worked with, and she's in her 50s or 60s, but she's had 5 kids, and she said she loved every pregnancy.
You know what, dude? They're so full of shit. There's no way. That was just like, Emily, the first time with Max, was like real sick, and we like told my parents because like we didn't want to tell them, we weren't gonna tell them that early, but then we did because Emily like got really sick. We had to go to the ER. Like she was like so dehydrated and stuff. But my mom was like, "Oh, I love pregnancy. It was so great." Like while Emily's saying like she had to go to the hospital because she felt so bad. And I was like, "Mom, like come on."
Right.
And I just like time and place. Also, it was 35 years ago. You don't remember.
Right.
There's no way.
Yeah.
So
It's
we're excited.
that's really awesome, dude. It's
Thank you.
really cool.
Make a statement and go out and be maybe the best player in all of college football. Shows him the stiff arm. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty
Yes, no, coming up with girl names is gonna be fun. You'll have lots of options to choose from and stuff. So.
And I know you don't know Emily and haven't met her yet, but let me just tell you, man, she's had a whole note in the notes app for years for girls' names for us that we've had to discuss.
Yeah.
If you think this woman hasn't had everything planned out,
yeah,
you're crazy.
Oh, that's funny. We definitely had like a running list for sure. Like, I mean, all 6 or 7 months of pregnancy when we found out.
And that's tough. Ride those bodies.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
I hope DeMar Vine's being white doesn't affect you like it did Mac.
I'm sure your parents are excited about.
He'll do it himself.
Oh yeah.
That's grandkid, yeah.
Having another one, having another girl.
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players.
Max, everyone's like, "Oh, is Max excited?" He's you know, 15 months old. He doesn't know shit. I bet you he won't be when she's here.
Right.
What's the age gap for yours?
About 2 years and 9 months. So
okay.
Just under 2 weeks.
Very nice. Yeah. No, so
it's funny. I mean, a lot of people will tell you about like regression, you know, because the new one comes along and the new one gets all of your attention and stuff. And
yeah,
I'll tell you, like it happened with our kids. I mean, some, you know, kids get a little worse than others, but it'll last for a few months. Everyone gets.
Yeah, and I mean, it's pretty like I don't know, natural thing. But yeah,
exactly.
It'll be fun. So I keep telling myself, right? It'll be fun. Clyde, you can.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end of season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
They'll leave it with him. An excellent vision to find running there and make a
how'd you like watching the replay of that game against?
Oh my goodness! I honestly thought that you were going to bring it back, the punt return for a touchdown. I thought that's how it was going to end up, but I like watched in disbelief, dude. It was
same. I think both of us did too. I couldn't believe I can't believe I got it off. I couldn't believe I completed both those passes. Yeah.
That's insane. You know, it's like 0.1 seconds.
Oh boy, there he goes. Yeah, that was.
Just to hear him go so quiet, because you know, knowing like he's grinding his teeth and he's just like immediately self-reflection mode. It's
good game.
Yeah.
I told him after I said, I just wish it could have been to Dan, you know.
Right.
No, that's crazy. I couldn't. It just like the whole game, every pass I threw, somebody dropped.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just the last drive, dude. They brought it, you know. The fellas brought it.
From inside the 10,
Oh,
here he
geez.
comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive. And once you get the defense on their heels,
Yeah, Eisenberg, I FaceTimed with him a few days ago. He showed me some tips on recruiting that I'm hoping he can kind of free up some hours for him. I was letting like the 50 hours like kind of languish on these guys after everything.
Yeah, if you're not, yeah.
Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Hold.
Firing
I
to
think.
the right, complete. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Yeah,
So the decision has been
and then like
made.
even
The
Dan
coach
said it the
will
one
take
time,
the
like,
penalty.
you know, sometimes it's, if I see either any of you guys on somebody, it's like, all right, well, I could either devote a bunch of points to this war or try to go after the computer.
He's looking to throw. And the shot
Good toss,
to the
good
middle
toss.
of the field falls to the turf.
Yeah, the one, I mean, obviously having a girl is going to be fantastic, but it's, oh, actually, you know what? Maybe she can probably wear a lot of Max's clothes. I don't know that it goes the other way around because with Penny, we had a ton of, you know, pink and lace and, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
But I think we had like one or two outfits that we were able to salvage for Theo. So.
We went through it the other day. We went through it the other day. Emily was going through and looking at it. It was like, yeah, there's surprisingly a lot of stuff, but like some of it's kind of, like you said, like, all right, well. And then she's all excited, obviously, about a bunch of new shit.
Oh, for sure.
The amount of
your wife and your mom too, totally.
The amount of bows in the Amazon cart I've seen, just like, all right, chill out. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. Mid-October, I think 15th. I think is the date.
So, do you get paternity leave with your current job, or?
So, yeah, I get 6 weeks.
Okay.
And so, like, basically could kind of do that to the end of the year, you know? With vacation and then some holiday stuff, like we always get a little bit of time off in the holiday. So it's like, damn, dude, I'm not super thrilled right now, but also if I just stay, it could be pretty nice for the old family.
Right. Yeah, I guess one of the positives of working with the government is that we get 3 months off.
Yeah.
Which is pretty good.
Yeah, it's like, and then so like if I were to get an offer from this like Sierra Lobo who does the work at a contractor for NASA, like I need to see, you know, like what I'm technically eligible for or not.
Right.
Yeah, Emily's company, she works for Mass Mutual. She gets, it's whatever's, if your state is better than Mass Mutual's policy, you get that. And if not, you get Mass Mutual, which is Massachusetts. So she gets 18 weeks paid leave.
Holy smokes.
Right? Catch it. Stupid fucker. So yeah. So she got that with Max. She'll get that with Maxine. I keep telling her, I was like, we got to do it. We got to do Maxine, right?
Right.
Everyone will hate us.
He's looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. Twist his way through.
She suggested Birdie for one day, and I told her, I was like, it's a cute name, but like, since I golf, everyone would be super understanding of, his name is Birdie. And I was just like,
right.
Can't do it. Can't deal with it.
You're seeing it specifically on this drive.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal.
Oh, goodness.
And he rolls into the house. RedHawks.
Another rushing touchdown.
Our red vines.
It's crazy too. I did not expect to play. His awareness is so low. it's like tough sometimes. But the other dude, the dude who's better than him on the thing, he's a freshman, a redshirt freshman. But the other guy who's been here forever was a 5-star. He just can't complete a pass. Like, probably obviously me doing something stupid, but like I cannot do anything with him. So I was like, all right, I got to run with this kid, and so far so good.
Turned out just fine, yeah.
There's a lot of pressure too on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't.
Let's tackle somebody. God bless it.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back and forth type game. So a lot to process, I think.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. From the shot.
There's the zoomies.
For speed.
I love the zoomies. Makes me reminisce about the hammer. My guy.
Oh man.
Understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
He's run out of bounds, but a
Dun,
big
dun,
play
dun,
on
dun,
the
dun,
play.
dun.
It'll be a first down.
Yeah, over under on how many weeks until someone asks you if you guys are ready for a third. I mean, as soon as you have the second one, that's like the next natural question people will ask you.
I'm just like, my vasectomy's scheduled, man. Get out. Leave me alone. Two is plenty. I'm 37, so 2 is plenty.
Yeah, I know it's.
And I like, even if we wanted more, I was like, literally would be like, Emily, I can't make you go through this again. Like, I could not ask.
Right. 100%.
Not that she would want to. It's I feel so bad. Like, you know, she hasn't had like crazy pregnancy cravings with Max and even with this, but sometimes I feel so bad because she's like, oh, Chipotle sounds really good, and she's like, okay, it was good, and then we get it again, and it's like immediately throws it up. She's like, well, can't have Chipotle for 3 months.
Right.
Yeah.
Was she a C-section or was it like a natural birth?
No, natural birth, yeah. She was induced a couple, 2.5 weeks early. Blood pressure was like right on the line, and they were just telling everybody to go do it. Oh, I missed. I missed again. Damn.
My wife, she had to have a C-section the first time, and then like 2 C-sections, which is just like, it's freaking barbaric, dude.
Yeah.
So actually, like she was late with her period this time around for like 3 or 4 weeks.
Oh.
And like we were just kind of joking, and you know, it finally came and stuff. But
yeah. You're like, haha.
You know, the jokes of having another one. I honestly, like you, I felt so bad. I was like, for her to go through like another C-section was just like kind of terrifying.
Yeah, it's so much, right? Like, that's like Emily always jokes with people. She's like, yeah, like pregnancy sucks. Like giving birth like that, 18 hours or so, like it wasn't too bad. And then like by the time she went into labor, like I think she was like when they told her it was time to deliver, it was like 40 minutes.
Oh wow.
She was pretty lucky, yeah. She was like, so it was like pregnancy sucked compared to like those 2 days.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. And I always tell everybody, it sucked for me too. Like, you know, the bed that folded out, like, wasn't very good, wasn't comfortable.
Oh my goodness, the absolute worst, dude.
It's so bad.
You know, people forget about the the challenges for us men. You know?
What about us? What about me? What about me? What about the big dog? So yeah, no, it was. So we're actually switching hospitals this time. She wanted to do a different. We did do University Hospitals last time, but I think she wanted to switch hospitals. So we switched to Cleveland Clinic this time because it's a little bit better than. Like University Hospitals didn't have a nursery. They didn't have. It was just like basically like, why are you here, kind of thing. Oh, he's short. I'm gonna punt it. That's a good tackle. Fuck. I had that. But yeah, she was like, we asked them to watch. Like one night, we're like, oh, it's the middle of the night in the hospital. We're like, do you guys have a nursery? Could we like put him there for a little bit to sleep, so we can sleep? And they're like, no, we don't anymore. And then I was like, okay. And they're like, we could watch him, I guess, here. It'll just be like by the nurse's station. I was like, do you mind? That'd be great.
Yeah.
And they made it seem like I was inconveniencing them. They were just watching House.
Oh, that's terrible.
So it's just kind of funny, right? And then, like, we had an issue with some of the nurses, like, that were helping out. They were just like, the first nurse trying to get Max to breastfeed was like, oh, I'm sorry, Mom, you might have the wrong size nipples for him.
Oh my gosh, dude!
Just like, what?
Just blame the mom.
Yeah, we're like, what?
Oh goodness.
So they said that, and like she was doing it while she was watching the Browns game, like the Browns clinched the playoffs on Thursday Night Football. No. And she was like looking up at the TV. It was just like, yeah, I don't think you have the right size nipples for your son, which like, you know.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, so it was like super dope. So all that went into being like, maybe we'll go to the other hospital in the area.
For sure. That makes sense.
He's looking to throw. Right down the middle.
Oh, airmail. Jeez.
That was wild.
Wide open.
I've never seen that. Tipped like that.
Oh, was that? No, that wasn't
no,
even
like
tipped,
he got a hand.
dude.
Oh, I thought he got a hand out. No, it wasn't. You're right.
Holy smokes, that's ugly. Come on, speaking act, a short leash on you today.
Oh, he's just short leash?
Quick pass to the left. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Rockets will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets his first one of the day away.
What a boom.
They only used him twice in that loss a week ago.
Yeah.
Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Miami, Ohio has it back. The RedHawks offense heads to the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the field.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and...
How many siblings does Emily have?
She's got 3 brothers.
Oh, wow.
He'll come out throwing on first down.
Oh, fuck.
Toward the end zone.
Yeah, so she's got a younger brother who's a couple years younger, and then she's got 2 older brothers who are both dickheads. You know, something about older brothers being dickheads, you know what I mean? Shout out, Dan. No, they're just like, they're not good dudes. Let's just say that. They're in their like mid 40s, and you would think they're like children. They're very dependent on their parents. They've been divorced a handful of times, which there's nothing necessarily against that, just the way it all went down and stuff. The one like tried to like fuck our wedding up because we didn't want his girlfriend in some pictures. And then he left during the middle of our ceremony at our wedding. Like, he got a phone call, he's a cop, and he, like, made sure somebody called him during the wedding. No joke. It's really good stuff.
Offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Gets it out quickly. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
So, yeah.
Early completion for this dude, but you'll see a lot of that. I mean, he's been unreal this season. Like, spreading the football around, multiple guys. Every game you look up, he's putting... Are
they all, like, in the Cleveland area or the Ohio?
Yeah, they're all pretty close. The younger one, who we've seen more, is in Lakewood. Oh, my God, where are you going, dude? He was doing nursing for a while. He's still working at the hospital, but more in, like, a 9-to-5 kind of role now, I think. Over at Metro. Oofa.
And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing?
It's looking looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
Ooh.
Come on.
I thought I threw it over him.
Tell you what,
Field
I
goal.
don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. Third and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man. Everybody on an
sneak it
island.
in.
Everybody won. They get the incompletion, now
Damn.
setting up.
And he knocks another one through it. How about this
So yeah, man, life's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's
it's
sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
oh,
Boom, 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 boom.
you guys have another room for the incoming baby here.
Yeah, so we'll keep Max in his room, and then we've got an extra bedroom where Dan and Candace always stay when, well, been here a couple times, but just our extra bedroom upstairs. If we need it, so I'm in like there's 4 bedrooms upstairs. There's our bedroom, the main one, and then there's 3, smaller ones.
Gotcha.
And then I'm in like my office, which is one of the smaller ones.
That's good.
So if I need to, I can move all my stuff down here to the basement. Like, not that we're having a third, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Have to get that started at some point. Emily's got some ideas for how we're gonna paint it, and we're gonna put up some board and bat, and we're gonna do all that shit.
Yeah.
They've got the screen set up. Giving him his pads.
Ooh.
He will step out of bounds, but
Ooh.
not before the big pickup and a first down for this
I
offense.
can't stop you right now. It's really
No matter
frustrating.
how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback, and everything looks like pass, but when you see that,
Just keeps moving. They make the stop, but the sweet bullet catch is plenty to give them a first down.
Shout out to Mac and Matt watching this, just listening to us talk about having sex with them. Yeah, dude. I'm not painting.
Wants to throw on first down. Gets rid of it.
Oh, dude, look like Jared Hall right there. BG legend.
Couldn't find a man.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery.
Put it on the turf.
QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
Come on, Skookanak.
Firing. It's second down.
Yeah. Bitch.
He's got it on the right. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. They'll go hurry up here. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. And the Rockets will hustle to the line. Defense a little
Do
too
that
tight
on.
there, and they got into the neutral zone
Unreal.
too soon. Neutral zone infraction will push the ball up 5 yards. 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. The give to the tailback.
What?
Keeps the legs moving.
Back him up.
Brought down, but there's a flag
Fastest
on the
flag
field.
I've ever seen.
Back him up.
And the offense will
That's
accept the
wild.
penalty
I put the
and
code in to
move forward.
make sure that got thrown.
They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. They want to throw it. Now rolling to the left. They
Hit the
get a
edge.
push, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
All right, offense, it's got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't
Yeah, I
go
like this
backwards.
play,
You've got to be able to get
but
rid of
we
the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
Quarterback now breaking the field. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
Yeah, and great job by the linebacker understanding what to do in zone coverage. I drop, I take my steps. When that quarterback's feet get set, my feet get set. I break on the football. Nice break. Way to go break that up and swat it down.
Let's it fly. Oh, it's picked off.
Not good.
Right into the teeth of double coverage. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, that's unfortunate for the offense now because early in the game, you've got an opportunity here in the red zone to at least come away with 3 points. But after the bad decision, they throw the pick and they come away with nothing.
The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. Comes out throwing on first down. He finds his man. At the 35, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
This guy's in the Heisman picture because his stats are just ridiculous, and he threw for over 300 yards last game out. He's picking up another monster game here today, guys.
Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking to move it through the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
First and 10, the whole menu open. You can run the football, you can do whatever you want. You can tell they call a pass. He does a really good job in the pocket, just being a great athlete. Scramble outside, go get another first down. First and 10 again.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. He's going to pass. Looking down the middle.
Fuck me.
He'll try to take it back.
Didn't see that guy.
Whoop.
Kinda let that one go, and then I was like, oh shit. There he is.
I'll take it.
Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down.
You know who loved that pick the most is Gerald Tuggle.
Every single play.
On second down, he'll fire. He's going to take off. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more points. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He wants to throw. Looking to scramble. Going to try to get it himself. He's brought down before he turned that into a positive play and picked
I think you have the. Do you have the wind at your back?
There's a timeout on the field.
Yeah.
Tight game here late in the first half. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. He'll have to generate power.
Pass is off. It's terrible.
Get in there. Get in there. Count it.
Get a ricochet.
Count it. Ooh, Georgia. Getting smacked around by Georgia Tech.
Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The RedHawks will kick it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Rockets offense is back on the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Man, I love getting that.
Letting this kid kick my ass.
My coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain, so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Quickly complete. Push down for the tackle.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's third and short. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker.
all for it. I gotta go for it, dude.
Okay.
Nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Huh.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll go to the ground.
What?
He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. He's racked up 92 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. He'll get rid of it. Caught over the middle. It's Sparks.
6 bills.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a first down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns scored, and that's why he's in discussion for the Heisman Trophy.
Did you hear that, Mac? Heisman Trophy.
It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. They're working that left side. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs, running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman race. He's had a great season. He can do a little bit of everything.
And the RedHawks come to the line in the hurry up.
Oh.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Fella.
A loss of 3.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
How good have they been on third down today? And another opportunity here.
Oh.
Third and goal. Good, solid tackle.
I'm going to go for it.
Decision time right here. I like
All
going
right.
for it. You're playing on the road. You have an opportunity to take the crowd out of it a little bit here. Why not just line up quickly and just try to run the ball?
Yeah, stay aggressive. I mean, you want to shut these people up. You want to quiet them down, but field goals don't do that very often. Try to go for the touchdown right here.
Where is it? Where are you? Shit, maybe not. Maybe the call time out. Fuck me. Shit. I fucked up. I got to call timeout. I just picked the wrong play. Or I was about to. I'm still going to go for it, though.
Okay.
Just so we're all clear.
This is a really big play for
Up
both
for
teams.
either Bean or an RPO here.
He wants to throw it. Going for 6.
My gosh, wide freaking.
Never know how it happens, but it happens. Defenses lose sight of those big, huge, pass-catching tight ends. You can tell there, maybe bit on the play fake a little bit too
Play
much.
one doesn't suck this
Lost him for
stuff, but it's
a
like
second.
that.
He takes care of the rest and gets the touchdown.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Oregon has some work to do, but go against this
Go
team
Bears.
at low risk. The program
Yeah.
played in the first ever
Taking care of business against Oregon.
Shout out the Bears.
threat to come back. They're trailing by just 4 to Cal. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
You got to fight fire with fire. You got to fight speed with speed. There's a receiver with the ball out in the open field trying to get the corner, but a cornerback with the same type of speed and athleticism able to make the tackle. Nice job.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play, nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And then third play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense.
And that pass is intercepted. Not the biggest return, but he sets him up inside the red zone at the 19.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they're
Fake
going
me
to
on
be
that.
extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Working that left side now. Touchdown, RedHawks. And they take it in for 6 more points.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression,
Any work trips coming up?
You go to Huntsville, Alabama at the end of the month.
Okay.
Space City, dog.
What is Dan going to be going?
Dan has a work conference, I believe, in Florida. That I think Candace and Aylin are going and tagging along for part of it. And I think my parents and Candace's parents, that's by Disney, I think. That's right. And then I know he's going, I haven't talked to him about it, but I think his father-in-law got tickets to the Masters.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think he's going to one of the days. I don't know which one.
No doubt lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know,
So yeah, he's going to be gone for a while. Guy just loves the South, dude. Misses it so much. He's trying to get back to deep South. The dirty South.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
In football, you hear the term quick but don't hurt. And you can tell.
Yeah. Yeah, I go like the very last week of April, like into the first couple of days of May. Hoping that it's the last time I have to travel for a while, but we'll see.
Heading over to Arizona this Sunday. Kids, yeah.
Family? Work?
Yeah, family, and I've got a couple of shifts that I picked up over there.
Oh, okay.
Stomping grounds.
Yeah. Is her family from there?
No, her family's from like the LA area. So
Oh, okay, okay.
I'll be seeing my parents. Yeah,
Okay, so it's your
it's
family.
really
Okay.
weird. It doesn't make sense. So she went to university, and her spring break doesn't align with like kids' spring break.
Oh.
Like the elementary school, the middle school, the high school, like they're on like a different academic calendar or something.
Weird.
So her break was last week, which obviously she did so.
Yeah.
So it's tough. So yeah, she'll be home by herself, and I'll be taking the
Oh, you're taking the kids?
Yeah.
What a hero.
Yeah, it's tough, dude. It is tough. Especially if one of them has to use the restroom.
Yeah. They're like, hey guys, help dad out, time some stuff up. And they're like, yeah.
Right.
Our job is to make your life a living hell, dude.
Yeah, squeezing me and the two kids into like an airplane stall is
Yeah. Yeah.
It worked, but it's
Yeah, you make it work. Maybe. Or not, you know. Or be miserable, whatever.
But yeah, it'll be good to see the parents and some old colleagues that I used to work.
Hell yeah. You going there for like a week then? Or a little less?
Yeah, Sunday through Saturday.
Sweet.
Get out of town for a few days.
I went out. I had to go to south of Phoenix to Casa Grande a couple times last year. Plants that we built up there. Spent more than $500 million, and I'm gonna let it go there. It's
bet you he'll get a lot of
He's got a lot of issues getting going and still keep hurting people. I think we'd spend that much money and it's pretty much all automated. You wouldn't hurt people, but apparently we like to figure that shit out, how to do that. We're creative.
First down to start the drive after the break. He'll keep it himself. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And what you see late in games, man, those teams that can really run the football and run that clock, they got a lead, you really win a lot more football games. So I think you look for them to be physical down the stretch of this game.
Damn it.
Continue to do this on the ground, continue to eat that clock.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to...
I might be a little quiet. I have to join a call, but I don't have to say anything, so I might just mute my mic for the intro of it, just in case they ask me anything, just so you know.
Touchdown, Miami! And the pummeling has started.
All we do is talk about sustainability anymore. And like, how do we stop using water? I don't know. You tell me, sustainability people. But this would be like my 11th of these calls with the plants, just sitting in listening. They are riveting. I'm going to jump on this, so I'm going to mute it just for a minute.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. The Rockets are in the hurry-up. To the air on first down. He's going to run it. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. They'll line up for a second down play. Handoff from the gun. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. He'll pull it down and run. Runs through a tackle. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Now adjusting. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. And the Rockets will line it up on first and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with second and 4. Coming after it. Shakes off the tackle. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get.
Dude, I'm dying. This call is with one of the plants, and none of the people from the plant have showed up. It's like, what? It's like 12 people on the call, and nobody who's supposed to be.
Oh, that's tough.
It's very funny.
They've been running it, but now the pass. Pressure
Get out of
coming.
my way, dude.
Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They go to the ground. Tough sledding in there. Picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on fourth down. A lot of urgency for this offense. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. And it's a missed opportunity.
I got lucky there. My dude got held up. There's still nobody from the plant on this call.
Be more aggressive, and this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the fourth quarter. Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Good surge up front, give him 4 out to the 18. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Defense is about firing off, getting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be.
Ooh,
You can tell the
he got up.
Everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold his breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Rockets offense is back on the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive, knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession.
After the misfire, it's 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires on the move. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did. It's just so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Breaks the tackle. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The RedHawks will try to pin them back with the punt.
He just canceled the call because nobody from the plant showed up. That's very fun.
That's
something. And I asked the one safety guy if he, hey man, do you know about this? He's like, no.
Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Pulls and fires complete to the right. On the move at the 30. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. The Rockets headed quickly to the line.
Another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to stop him all the way, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd and 10 from the 28. The pull and throw off the RPO. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. college football all of the time, and they could use one here. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Using his legs to buy some time. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a 1st down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Keeps it on the bootleg. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And these defenses put a game together. It is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
The RPO fires.
Get him.
He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution.
Too little, too late.
Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. And he takes it.
Damn.
Two.
Damn. 2.
Onsides.
2.
2 onsides.
Himself coming into the season, he felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown.
This guy knows where I'm trying to audible.
Here's the snap, looking to throw.
Tap his head. Tap his head. I see you, big dog.
At this point, a comeback would take one of the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able
Natch.
to recover the ball.
Good game, man. I thought I was had a fighting chance here in the 1st half.
You did. I mean, we were right there. The picks got you. I know you got timeouts. So I'm just getting out of here.
Yeah.
Up, hike.
They can stop the clock a couple more times. They need to get it
Yeah, those picks, man.
down 2 possessions as the clock keeps winding
No, it's
down. And now on 2nd down for this
tough.
offense.
Skukenak, man. Skukenak's.
Send him packing,
Killing
dude. See what he does on
I'd have
Akron
to.
next year. These 3 yards I'm about to lose with DeMar Vines might cost him the Heisman.
When are you and Dan playing, tonight or tomorrow?
I don't know. I'll have to chat with him.
Running out the clock, a mere formality
Little
between
bitch.
them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And in a 2-possession game, they'll take a knee. Defense can stop it a couple more times.
I want to punt.
And the RedHawks send out the
Yeah.
Good game. Good game. Good game.
lot of work. 4th time he's
There's a fake.
Likewise.
I'm airing this bitch out.
Like it.
Now I just got to get him in the playoffs. Maybe Mac and Dan can cannibalize each other. You know, whatever, something,
Yeah.
right?
Have you blocked a punt yet?
No, I have no. I don't. It seems impossible.
Yeah, that's the one thing I haven't done
Yeah.
so far.
Yeah. I see. You always have more blocks than anybody else.
It's almost a smugness from this coach.
Like when I check the stats and stuff, it seems like you're out there swatting kicks left and right, dude.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder. And I think they
That's what
really
happens when you get
felt like
16
they had
chances a game, you know?
game plan, offensively and defensively. in this one, David. There was some
Touche.
matches on the
Touche,
defense
big dog. Touche.
We saw that happen.
Oh, well,
So,
thanks for being patient with me with all my shit going on and travels and playing
no,
today.
no worries, man. I'm glad it worked out. I'm gonna
Sorry
go
to-
for a little jog here and air my grievances out. And stuff.
Sorry to send you off to work like this, dude.
Oh, dude, I'm off